We are very happy to introduce our SEN training program to you. I hope that you will be very interesting to our program. Please attend our lecture as following. Changing a crane's wire cable absolutely is one of the most critical jobs on a ship at any time. This is not just a simple swap out. It's a high-risk operation that demands very detailed planning, teamwork, and unwavering attention to safety. As the bosun, I am presenting you through the entire procedure, from preparation to final testing. This job is always done under the direct supervision of the chief officer. Let's get into the 4 main stages. Preparation, removing the old wire, installing the new one, and finally, checks and testing. First up, preparation. Safety is the most important, so we start with the paperwork. I will get the planned maintenance system job card and the crane manual to confirm the exact wire specs such as length, diameter, and lay direction. We will hold a toolbox meeting with the entire crew to go over the risk assessment. Permits are essential, so we'll secure a working aloft permit and, if we need to cut the wire, a hot work permit. I will also double-check the certificate of the new wire to make sure it is a perfect match. We prepare the new wire reel, tag lines, a messenger wire, chain blocks, shackles, hammers, and a heavy-duty wire cutter. Personal protective equipment is non-negotiable. Heavy gloves, face shields, and full body harnesses for everyone involved. Now, we prepare the crane itself. We lock out and tag out the power supply to prevent any accidental startups. Then, we will bypass the limit switches so we can lower the jib all the way and unspool the old wire freely. We bring the jib down to a secure position and get the crane hook about 1 meter off the deck. We hang up the hook sheave by chain block so that this sheave can turn freely and does not touch the wire rope. The area underneath the crane and around the winch drum is then completely barricaded with warning signs.
Oh.
The last preparation step is unspooling the new wire reel. We'll lift it with 2 chain blocks, slide a pipe through its core to act as an axle, and carefully pull out the end, laying it flat on the deck without any kinds or twists. With preparation complete, it's time to remove the old wire. We unspool the old wire rope, and the wire is slacked down on deck below the hook. We keep 4 rounds of the old wire rope on the drum. We use the stopper and chain block to secure the old wire rope. Remove the stopper of the old wire rope end at the drum and release the wire. And lay this end to the hole of the crane house and prepare for letting go. One of our crew members will go up in a bosun's chair secured with a separate safety line. Their first task is to disconnect the old wire thimble end from the top of the crane and lower it down to the deck or on the top of the cargo hatch. We cut the thimble off the old wire, using seizing wire to stop it from fraying. We connect the old wire end to the new wire end, often using a special tool called a cable pulling sock wire grip or by welding. We release the stoppers for spooling and unspooling. Then, we start slowly to run both spooling and unspooling the old wire to pull the old wire out carefully on the deck floor. The old wire now becomes our pilot line. We slowly start spooling the winch drum, which pulls the new wire rope up through the crane's sheave system. As the new wire begins moving up, the crew is right there, applying a fresh coat of grease. We spool and unspool until at least 4 full wraps of the new wire are on the drum for safe spooling. We use stoppers and a chain block to secure the new wire rope before disconnect the new and old wire. Disconnect the old wire and release it completely on deck floor. We secure the new wire end into its anchor point on the drum and make sure it is held firmly by clamp bolts. Then we release the stopper and chain block to free the new wire for spooling on the drum. I'll be watching the winch drum carefully to ensure the new wire spools on perfectly neat and tight. Bad layering can crush the wire and cause it to fail prematurely. We continue spooling until the thimble end is going deck level and pull it up to the position by a messenger line. We install the thimble back and it's secured with its pin, just like the old one was. First, a full visual inspection. I'll check the entire length of the wire, making sure it's sitting correctly in the drum and on every sheave with no twists. Then we remove the lockout tags and restore power. Finally, we are on the checks and testing the limit switched for normal safety by running the crane through its full range of motion up and down, several times without any load. This helps the new wire settle properly on the drum. We'll then reset the limit switches to their correct operational settings. The last step is documentation. We log the date and all the details of the new wire in the planned maintenance system, the deck logbook, and the cargo gear register. And just like that, the crane is certified, safe, and ready for service. Now, our lecture is in the end. Thank you very much for your interest in our program and see you on the next video.